could have 4 guys alongside you on the court. So you're starting 5, but you aren't in it.
Bill Russell, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and me.
The NBA trade deadline has been insane so far. Believe me, this is like my 3rd video I've had to record in a 30-minute span. My editors are running around like maniacs trying to get this all done for you guys. We're probably gonna get like 10 videos out to you guys within a 24-hour span. You're gonna miss the notifications of a lot of that. So make sure you subscribe and turn on our notifications. And if you happen to miss it, follow me on Instagram. And if you happen to be going to the Laker game tonight, your boy's gonna be there. So make sure you send me a DM. And if you find me there, I'll buy you a beer. Now that we got all that out of the way, cue the intro. Usually when this happens, we all make bank. PrizePicks is hooking us up for the Super Bowl with a free square from Patrick Mahomes, which means Mahomes just needs 1 passing yard in order for his square to convert. So all you have to do if you want to join is go to the link in the description down below, download PrizePicks, and use my promo code microphone so they can match up to $100 of your deposit. And once you're done with that, make these picks. Obviously, you should go with the Patrick Mahomes 0.5 passing yards and click more. Once you're done with that, one of my sleepers is going to be Kenneth Gainwell, who has been a monster throughout the playoffs for the Philadelphia Eagles, and he just needs to get higher than 21.5 rush yards. So we're going to click more there. And if Kenneth Gainwell gets more than 21.5 rush yards, you could 3x your money. Now, if you feel really good about this, you could also add Travis Kelce scoring 1 touchdown. And if both of these hit, you 5x your money. I play PrizePicks each and every day, and I post my picks to my story on Instagram. So make sure you're following me there if you want to see my picks on a daily basis. And thank you, PrizePicks, for the sponsor. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? This has been an absolutely crazy trade deadline. I mean, originally last night I made a video on the Lakers acquiring D'Angelo Russell, entitled it "The Los Angeles Lakers Just Made the Trade of the Year." And in any other trade deadline, that would have been the craziest trade of the deadline. I mean, yes, the Kyrie Irving trade was wild, but then the Phoenix Suns came up to me and said,
"Yo, Mike, hold our beer. We're about to make an even crazier trade."
Just like that, Kevin Durant gets traded to the Phoenix Suns. Now, the next day, I woke up thinking, okay, there's no way that this could get any crazier. I mean, Kevin Durant got traded, Kyrie Irving got traded, D'Angelo Russell got traded, Russell Westbrook got traded. So what else could happen at this point? Well, the Los Angeles Lakers didn't appear to be done wheeling and dealing. As a matter of fact, according to Ramona Shelburne, Thomas Bryant reportedly requested a trade out of the Los Angeles Lakers. According to Ramona Shelburne, Bryant had grown unhappy with his diminished playing time since Anthony Davis returned and asked Los Angeles to look for a better situation. He'd also outplayed his contract, and Los Angeles only had the mid-level to re-sign him. They opted to give his minutes to Wenyen Gabriel and to replenish the picks that they gave up for Rui Hachimura. So if you happen to miss that, the Los Angeles Lakers traded Thomas Bryant earlier today to the Denver Nuggets for Davon Reed and 3 second-round picks, which, again, not necessarily the most ideal situation if you're a Los Angeles Laker fan, but a part of me felt like this meant that the Lakers had something else cooking. I mean, don't move on from one of your better role players who seemed to have been a gem so far for them, all of a sudden just for nothing, just because he demanded a trade. If you really wanted to retain him, you'd probably try to convince him to stay. And it seems like we were right. After Thomas Bryant gave the Los Angeles Lakers very productive and high energy stretches, averaging 12 points and 6.8 rebounds per game in 21 minutes, he decided to demand a trade, and now instead of backing up Anthony Davis, he's backing up Nikola Jokic. So according to Adrian Wojnarowski, the trade is final. The Lakers are trading Thomas Bryant to the Nuggets for Davon Reed and 3 second-round picks, sources tell ESPN. Now, Lakers get the Denver Nuggets second-round picks in 2025, 2026, and 2029. Moving Bryant opens up minutes for Jared Vanderbilt and Wenyen Gabriel in rotation. That isn't going to last very long because the Los Angeles Lakers clearly aren't done wheeling and dealing. They have been very masterful with their management of the assets that they've had, and And it seems like, once again, they're gonna make a crazy move here. I kind of feel bad, to be honest, because there's this tweet from last night upon Patrick Beverley finding out that the Lakers traded for D'Angelo Russell, saying that Pat Bev and D'Lo have finally reunited, saying that the gang is back. This is gonna be awkward. As a matter of fact, I replied on this tweet saying, I beg to differ, because I'm sorry, Pat Bev, man. I hate watching Pat Bev take this many L's, but according to Shams Charania, the Los Angeles Clippers are trading Patrick Beverley to the Orlando Magic for center Mo Bamba. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold up. Los Angeles Clippers don't have Patrick Beverley.
Shams, what's going on, man? What is going on?
This entire trade deadline has been all Woj. I gotta give the man his flowers. He's been crushing it so far. Here's the actual trade from Adrian Wojnarowski. The Magic are trading for Lakers guard Patrick Beverley, sources tell ESPN. And the Magic are trading Mo Bamba to the Los Angeles Lakers, sources tell ESPN. I gotta admit, this has been a very, very impressive trade deadline for Rob Pelinka. I mean, I give him a lot of credit, and I gave him a lot of credit in my video on D'Angelo Russell getting traded to the Lakers. But in this instance, man, he was very, very patient, and he completely altered the roster of the Los Angeles Lakers. You might say this is eerily reminiscent of when the Cleveland Cavaliers gave LeBron James a completely new team during the 2018 season. If you guys remember, that was the offseason where they traded Kyrie Irving to the Boston Celtics for Isaiah Thomas. LeBron James didn't really like the fit with him and Isaiah Thomas, so in the middle of the season, they brought in Jordan Clarkson and Rodney Hood and a bunch of other players to potentially completely redo the roster around LeBron James. This is nothing like that situation, in my opinion. The Los Angeles Lakers went out and traded a player that is 34 years old in Russell Westbrook for D'Angelo Russell, which I was a huge fan of, not only because of the age and the fit next to the rest of the roster, but D'Angelo Russell is a 39% shooter from three while attempting 7 3-pointers per game this year. And it seems like the Lakers are doing something similar here, because you may forget this, and I don't blame you for forgetting this, and this is not to say that Thomas Bryant isn't an awesome 3-point shooter when he decides to shoot threes, but they got rid of Thomas Bryant, a player that wanted out, and they replaced him with a man that is a little taller, has tremendous potential, hasn't got the minutes that he's deserved in my opinion in Mo Bamba, but also could shoot 40% from three. He almost did it last year, 38% from three, while attempting 4 threes per game. So now if you look at this roster, the Los Angeles Lakers have D'Angelo Russell, who's 26 years old, Malik Beasley, who's 26 years old, which, by the way, this might be a little awkward for Scottie Pippen Jr. It's not like there's pictures everywhere of Malik Beasley holding hands with Scottie Pippen Jr.'s mom. Man, poor guy. I mean, it's like MILF Manor, you know, that like one clip where the girl is like holding on to a guy that is like 20 years old and is looking at her 20-year-old son and saying, "This is your dad." Oh, this is your dad. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this, but that's besides the point. Rui Hachimura, that's 25 years old. Mo Bamba, that's 24 years old. Austin Reeves, who's 24 years old. Jared Vanderbilt, who's 23 years old, and Max Christie, who's 19 years old. It's really exciting also because we get to experience this immediately. We get to see the Los Angeles Lakers make their debut tonight, as a matter of fact. Well, not all of them. I'm sure D'Angelo Russell's gonna play. Otherwise, it's gonna be a little weird. But in my opinion, D'Angelo Russell is the Lakers' best point guard since D'Angelo Russell. So I'm a very big fan of all the moves that the Lakers made during the trade deadline. I think they were poised. I think they were relaxed. I think they were not trigger happy. There's tremendous improvements in 3-point shooting. The bigs are very long and athletic. There's defensive versatility, and I'm excited to see them do their best to make a run in the Western Conference, but it seems like they're not the only team that got better. Clippers got better, which we have a video on that. The Suns got significantly better, which we got a video on that. But let me know in the comment section down below, who's the biggest winner of this trade deadline? Aside from that, I'm your boy Mike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.